this is just magical right here. This is too much responsibility for a pyromaniac like myself. Because all I see is a bunch of prehistoric candles walking around desperate to get lit. What is going on, guys? Riot here, checking out the brand new survival series that I have going on right now. This would be, see, it is how I always just label them as different seasons, even when they're going at the same time. Like last time I had season 1 and season 2 being played at the same time. This time I'm gonna have season 3, Alien Spaceship, and season 4 being played at the same time because I don't know, that's just the way to do it, I feel like, because our other survival series is all based around, God, this place is so epic. Our other survival series is all based around like survival and a fair chance and like actually being lost in a dinosaur world and not being able to dominate. The whole series is like welded to make it more difficult for us, so we have to survive more and get into the dinosaur vibe and all that shiz. So I felt like it'd be fun to also have a for fun series going out at the same time with everything from this brand new spanking epic awesome map right here called Ragnarok to alien spaceships, different mods where you have different kinds of weird little pets, and of course the ultimate and epic avatar mod, which gives you the powers of the freaking avatar. Of course, for this series I'm not going to go in as the avatar because the avatar is too OP. Right now for episode 1 I will, so we have a chance to kind of scope the map, see what's going on here, and give you guys a chance to vote on which bender I should choose, be it earth, water, fire, or poop. Air. Air's the other bender. I don't know why poop came out. That was kind of because poop always comes out. But so yeah, for the sake of episode 1, for the sake of examining the map and kind of learning our landscape. By the way, this series will not be starting immediately after this because the map is not complete. Like the whole map's not going to be complete at one time, but he or she, the map dev, is completing it in quadrants, I guess. Where this first quadrant will be completed and then more will be added onto it. See, this isn't entirely finished. There's not dino spawn points all over the map and everything, so it's not perfect, but it is like, it does look insanely epic, and it does still give us a chance to see and a chance for you guys to vote on what kind of bender I should be. Because they all have amazing powers and abilities, and they're all useful in their own way, shape, or form. So for the sake of this, for the sake of episode 1, and for the sake of everyone who hasn't seen my mod video on the avatar mod to see what all the powers are, we will become the avatar. Look at that. We have air selected. So I believe it's shift scroll to change active powers. See right now, okay, yeah, we're just switching between firebender. There's fireballs, there's earth balls, water balls. No, that's still water. No, this is air. None of them are balls, of course. I'm just saying that for the sake of saving time. That's if you shift scroll. So right now we should have air selected, correct? Oh yeah, look at that. We're shooting air at people. See, the reason look how far those air missiles travel though. Holy crap, that's awesome. Oh, we're pissing people off that we shouldn't be pissing off right now. Then of course we do have if you scroll select, wait. There we go, now we're messing with our passive. So it's pretty much just so I don't have to get into all the details of each power. It'd almost be easier if you guys would just, oh yeah, I love these air abilities. You get to jump super high. Actually no, this is the earth ability. This should make it so we just don't take fall damage. Each of them comes with their own epic thing. Of course, fire benders can shoot fire. You can shoot fire walls in addition to fire balls. You can also just have a little lit ball of fire in your hand to light up the area around you, as well as extreme fire resistance. Of course, earth has a extreme fall resistance. You can, of course, shoot little balls of earth at your hands, which is the most magical thing ever. You basically become an elemental. Come on, buddies. There we go. Look at that. That's earth bending right there. That's earth bending for your face. And then waterbenders, of course, have extreme resistance to cold. They could swim super fast. They could bend water. They shoot water balls. And airbenders have they can run faster, jump higher, shoot air, and have extreme resistance to heat and cold, I believe. So they're all very nifty. The only reason I would choose airbender is I'm almost leaning towards airbender because one, it's not extremely OP, although the creatures in this world are going to be extremely OP. See, it's supposed to push creatures back. It doesn't work if they're necessarily giant bastards, though. I feel like everyone's gonna choose Firebender because Firebender is the most epic, and there are some crazy-ass creatures in this world that I'm gonna need to kill, and that would be more fun to kill if I was killing him as a bender. Alright, this Stego is locked onto my ass right now. Alright, so let's go explore the map and see all the epic wonders that is. Let's just hit him with a water blast. Take that, you bastard. I feel like I have to go in the water first to get it. Because you can't create water, you can only bend it. Alright, water bending isn't working right now. What the hell? No. Of course, we did just start out. We are super freaking low level. So, let's see here. We have fire essence. We have so many different powers selected right now. How do you choose? There you go. Air blast, earth blast. Let's get that fire punch. Ooh, fire punch is a good one. Bring it, bitch. Earth blast, air blast. I was using the wrong power. That was on me. I was clicking the wrong button. No, water blast isn't coming out. What the hell's going on here? My water's broken. It's because we don't get to carry a little vial of water around our neck to bust out at times we need. The hell's chasing after us now? See, once we touch water, there we go. Water missiles galore. Now water, Now water and air don't really do much to creatures. They kind of just push them back, as well as holy balls. Oh yeah, earth. That's why I'm able to jump high. Earthbenders have that extra boost. They could jump extra high because, well, they're using the earth beneath them to shoot them upwards. That's why I'm able to jump higher. Okay. So water speed, air speed, illumination, illuminate. Oh god, all these are so damn cool. We're gonna go air speed because it's just awesome to be able to run faster and jump higher. Although I don't think that's what we have going on here for us. We seem to have earth bending. Whatever. That's the advantage of being the Avatar. We have to have all the powers. So let's see. We want air speed, so we run faster and jump higher. And then we also want, for our other ability, we're gonna want Fire Blast. Yeah! There we go. Because you just shooting giant-ass bullets. See, there's freaking Fire Punch, which is a bunch of little ones. And then there's Fire Blast, which is the wall of flame. Which ultimately will just burn everything. See, Firebenders. Firebenders are where it's at, though. They get to just go around killing everything. Alright, so there we are. Now, one more thing before we go. Of course, the current Avatar is an airbender, so I felt it only necessary to dress as Aang. Look how awesome that is. There we go. Anyone who's seen my video knows that freaking firebenders have the coolest suit, but they're also kind of evil, and they get enough publicity with the media nowadays, so I figured airbender would be dope. Okay, it's gonna take some getting used to not just auto-select a bunch of powers when I'm in battle. That bit's gonna get some, definitely. Now, one thing, for those of you concerned that, actually, it does barely even use up anything. Right now, you pretty much have infinite powers. God, this is awesome. This is so cool. I'm a freaking Avatar in Ark. I'm an Avatar. And now, time to explore this beautiful map. Alright, so here's the beach region. It gets crazy once you get about inland. Oh, this is just magical right here. This is too much responsibility for a pyromaniac like myself. Because all I see is a bunch of prehistoric candles walking around desperate to get lit. And I love the God, this super jump is so great. They do plan on implementing something down the line where, because right now you just have pretty much infinite bending, where it's going to be like your chi bar. You have like a certain amount of chi you could use. We're part earthbenders, so we cannot take fall damage. Or you do, you just take like 1/6 as much. Yeah, literally barely any fall damage in the slightest. Once the chi bar has been added, then you will have like a finite amount of bending. You won't be able to just bend forever. Once that's been implemented, then I'll definitely agree more with fire. I feel like everyone's gonna pick fire bending. I feel like I'd pick fire bending too. It's the coolest thing ever. Especially Thomny might be joining me in here in a bit. He could pick a different bender too. We can get a whole bunch. See, that's the downside with fire bending though. Air and water pushes things back. Fire bending just gets your ass kicked. No. You can't push things back. Oh my god, a water bender and air. See, if I didn't have air bending to my side right now, or earth bending, I'd be getting my butt whooped because I wouldn't be running fast and I wouldn't be super jumping. That's why the Avatar is such an OG member of that whole TV show. But yeah, the chi bar will greatly limit the amount of bending you can do, and then the only way to up your chi bar, it's not even like a stat you can increase, it's just by your level. So the more experienced, stronger player you are, the more you're able to bend, which just fits into everything perfectly. Right now I'm just trying to get a vantage point on this. Leveling up also is much nicer. And for those of you thinking I'll have to restart the series to pick the bender you guys pick, you are sadly mistaken. There is a potion I could drink to reset my character. Holy shit, look at this place. This is gonna be an awesome map right here. This is gonna be so much fun. Cause like, we all love the center, but we've all seen every nook and cranny of the center about 50 times over. Scorched Earth was awesome, but only took us about a week to explore every nook and cranny of that place. It's about time for a new epic map, and it has now shown its beautiful face. One thing that's super cool about Earth Blasting is it does do torpor. Like, it's what you think. It can knock creatures unconscious. It's a beautiful thing. It's like, they have to have a lot of health though, otherwise they'll just go right to sleep. One issue I'm also noticing with this map, which this is another reason, it is like damn nearing completion. I'm about to just get into conversation with the map dev to see what the ETA is, because I'm desperate to start this. It's like the whole map art, it seems so close to finish. Just a few minor touches here and there. Honestly, it might be completed within a week, it looks like. And then just creature spawning, but creature spawning isn't hard to... it's the map molding I feel like is the most difficult part, because it looks like creatures are mostly only spawning down by the beaches. What the hell do we have going on here? Alright, if we can't make it, we're going swim speed. I didn't jump first, shit! Oh god, I'm so not the classiest avatar there's ever been. Oh, there's easily much classier avatars. Alright, fire punch, nope, water blast, air blast, earth blast. Actually, keep water blast equipped just since we're in the water and it feels authentic. Now, illumination, water speed. There we go, baby. Oh, is this how fast a waterbender swims these days? I suppose they're not like fish people, presumably. But I at least imagine some dolphin jumps in there. Alright, I'm lucky enough too, there's no water spawns on this map yet. God, this whole place is gonna be so sick. I'm so excited for this series. This is gonna be so awesome. See, that's all that needs to change. Is those little black spots occasionally along the map. Oh god, I'm choking. And then just these giant empty spawn points. But what I'm loving right now is this giant empty valley we're seeing, because that means that, look at the size of this water. You could bring anything through here. It's like there's an ocean midland, and it goes down deep as hell too. Jesus Christ. Alright, so obviously some may construe this as cheating, but the series has not officially started yet. This is the intro to the series, and since I really want you guys to see all the map that I'm seeing, or that I've seen, I definitely have to just bust out. Is that a fucking Death Star in the distance? That's so awesome. Are you serious? Check out the Death Star. Oh my god. Is it being rebuilt or finally built? God damn, that is sexy. I prefer that over anything else in the sky. Boobs in the sky doesn't come close. Holy monkey balls, look at the size of this valley. This is tremendous. And it's so close to completion. No, if you fall down this, these are the cliffs right here. We need to make a giant pirate's plank that goes out into the middle that we make people walk across when they screw up or say lame jokes. This is an epic shot right here. It's a freaking UFO flying towards the Death Star. That's exactly why. Holy crap, look at this area. Exactly why I wanted to do this. This is magnificent. Oh my god. Parker ship. Parker UFO. Parker UFO. No, but you're just gonna lose it. You stupid avatar, how are you gonna reclaim that thing? Wow, this is gonna be such a cool area to make a base. You can just make a giant fortress right in the middle of this lake that's surrounded by a mountain fortress. I feel like this is exactly how Sauron felt when he discovered Mordor. He's like, oh, this is the perfect spot for my evil territory of doom. Dude, this shit is straight up like the Scottish Highlands right here. There's a little buggy flying a UFO, but I mean, understandable, it's a freaking UFO. So, I'm only a human. You need a flipper to even control that thing in there. I just managed to control it every time. Is that down there by the beach? This map, is that a dino spawning way the hell over there? What the hell? What's going on over there? Spawn points are definitely weird. Where would I even, god, this map, this is so the perfect place for a new survival series. Definitely comment down below if you agree with me on that. If everyone just disagree, I'd probably rethink my life decisions, because it's mostly to make you guys happy. But I feel like this place with avatar powers, with insane epic creatures and just ridiculously fun mods, would be the tits. I'm getting kind of bored of just doing regular old survival arc, which is why we always do crazy modded stuff. I haven't touched vanilla in forever. But it's very important to do stuff like this every once in a while to just keep the spirit fresh. Why we have swimming powers right now, I do not know. They're not coming in handy. Hang on. See, this is what's great about airbending, is this is why I'm showing this to you guys, because you guys need to know the comparisons before you pick. Honestly, if I'm in here alone most of the time, I almost think airbending would be better, because firebending does a lot of damage, sure, but doesn't knock them back. Airbending sends them flying, and it barely does any damage too, because you're literally just hitting them with air, but you could really just push an army off you. Of course, it's not as effective as hitting with a water blast, which does nothing. Fire blast, of course, just a wall of flame. Oh, but fire blast is such a distance. Oh, shit. See, and then they get up to you. If you can burn them to death before he gets to you, you'll be successful. Lagger, swagger, burning, wrap their body in the field. That's hardcore. And now we cook him. See, fire blast, waterbending is just. I don't think anyone's gonna pick waterbender on this map. I think that's a given because there's not enough water on this damn map. I mean, sure, if we were on like the standard arc map, or even the set, if we could just kick it in the ice area, that'd be one thing. All right, Earth Blast. Can we knock this guy unconscious with stones? They just stick to him like giant bits of herpes. Dude, it's disgusting. All right, buddy. See, Earth looks like it stuns him for a second, at least stops him for half a second from coming at you. But it's like, it does do a good amount of damage. I'd say it's like the in-between between earth and fire. I mean, air and fire. Come on, buddy. Yeah, the only way water bending will really come in handy is if you live in the Arctic. So you're already cold resistant. You could swim extra fast. Okay, never mind. It just does not tame as well as I thought. I can't remember the first thing I was attacking. Oh, ha ha! Ha 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 ha! It's unconscious. Yeah, for earth bending. See, they each have their own magnificent thing. Of course, it does have to be something big and strong like a stego, but he's only level 8. So, it could necessarily be anybody. Do you actually do damage? It does just micro amounts. Oh my god, an airbender. I killed you with air. That's ridiculous. How do you get killed with air? What a bitch. I'm sorry. But damn, son. Alright, airbender. You used to be able to run a lot faster with airbending. I see they adjusted that a bit. Okay, airspeed, but we should be... You know what? You know what, though? We are, like... This is, like, straight-up base stats running right here. Our movement speed's at 102%. I usually have it at least 160. So for 102%, this is actually really damn fast. This is why this series is gonna be so much fun. Obviously, you don't even get the... I'm just gonna wipe this whole world after this, to be honest, and just start a fresh one once people select which avatar they want me to be in once the map is, like, has its finishing touches. But, woo, what is this? This place just gets spooky. This is like a board game of each different region where it's like it just breaks apart to a crazy line in between. This map makes me sad we don't have horses, though. I feel like this is why I would ride a horse across everything. Ooh, the unfinished land. Mordor. Spooky. Never mind, there's a huge unfinished corner over here I didn't see, but I assume the map dev knows what he's doing. Look at this, look at that, just giant open ranges of crawl space, though. And there's just so many giant areas, just so many cliffs and fields. This is like straight up Middle Earth. That's why I love this map so much. And back to the beginning where we started. With, of course, little spotted islands all over the place, like a perfect little Command and Conquer game. Ooh, would this be where I make my base far away from all the drama? No, it's too small. I want it right in the center of the shit. Definitely got the herbivore spawns down already. This is gonna be so great. I'm so excited for this. It's almost perfect that it's not ready yet because there's a few things I definitely need to get on control as far as my... Dude, these fire blasts really don't... They disappear quick. Quick as hell. Hang on, fire punch. The fire punches are heat-seeking missiles, man. They are relentless. Snipe everything out of the sky. Even this gracious bastard. Oh, man. We're probably gonna pick Firebender. Firebenders are so great. Especially once the fire's limited and you can't just do this forever, and then it requires how much chi you have for what level you are, how good you are at bending. How quick can we kill a Bronto, huh? Just by shooting fire. Yeah, let's see. I feel like by like level 20 we'd have enough chi to just like drop a Bronto. And then you'd be like out of chi for good. Not for good, till it recharges or whatever, but it's nice to see we can at least bring down someone like this. What would also be cool is have as your level increased, like every 20 levels, 10 levels, your like bending just did more damage. Be splendiferous. Yeah, see, it's easy. Oh my god, they all have their own uses. I can't decide. Air bending pushes them back. Earth bending can tame them. Fire bending kills them. Water bending helps you bend water. It doesn't really have much. Oh, they're all just dropping on fire. Look at that, casualties of war. All right, buddy. You going to bed? You going to sleep? Or are you gonna drop? I need to see if like, where's the limit on these? You going to bed, buddy? You know you want to, or if you have to hit them in the head, but I feel like I didn't hit that stego in the head. And he still went down. Oh shit, earthbending is just the taming stuff. Can we bring down a Bronto? That's the real question. Now time to get down to the real answers right here. Test these powers in realistic circumstances. Get out of here. Get out of here, or they go right through his neck. You gotta go potty shots. He's creeping up on us fast. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, ha ha ha. You got stuck on each other, you dumb idiots. Come on, how many boulders to the chest? So you should just have to shoot one at his face and he goes unconscious, but they glitch right through there. Ah! Crap balls, crap balls, crap balls. Hang on. This is like the aisle all over again. Alright, buddy. Come on, handsome. Go die, you bitch! Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I mean, if you could bring him down with my... Oh my god, imagine... This is what's great about this mod, is imagine tribes of these people. A firebending tribe, a waterbending tribe, airbender, earthbender. They would all excel so much in their own separate expertise. They'd all come in so much handy if you unite together for one giant adventure, too. It was a really hard choice choosing this over the magic class mod. For those of you who want to also have powers, but different kinds of powers, the freaking magic class mod or whatever it is has some crazy things too. The only reason I chose Avatar is because, I don't know, it just feels great. I would love to be a freaking Avatar. I love that show growing up. I would love to be a freaking Avatar. Alright, buddy. Oh, there's not enough Earth in the goddamn world for you. Just stick it to his butt now like Skittles on a hot car seat. Hang on. Your girlfriend is making this so much harder than it needs to be. There we go. Just go to bed. How are the Stegos pissed? What the hell is going on around here? They've heard about me. Heard about my awesome ways. Alright, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. I'll put you all to sleep. I feel no pain. Come on. I feel like I might have God mode on now. That's why I'm not dead. I think that could be a possibility. I might have activated it just for the sake of looking around back there. Just get out of here. There you go. If you hit them too fast, they do just die. That's a thing for sure. Which makes sense, because I'm throwing giant boulders at his face. Come on, Bronto. I might be hitting him too quickly. I'm not quite sure how the torpor stacks with this mod. I'm used to Dino Overhaul now, where the torpor goes down, like it instantly drains. Like you have to spam them with trank arrows, or they wake right back up. This one might actually have more of a waiting period. Oh, they're just going right up his ass now. How's that even happening? You pervert. He's into it. Come on, there we go. Body shots. It's gotta be center torso or nothing. Yeah! We brought down a Bronto. We can stare him tame. He's only level 4, mind you, me. But the fact that we were able to bring that, we could trank almost anything that's worth its salt around here. Probably easily trank a Rex by throwing boulders at it. God damn it, each of them are so... They each have their own nifty skills. It's like, how do you possibly choose that? Oh, I see that giant shadow growing behind me. Well, that's why I leave it up. That's why I leave it up to you guys for the most part, so I don't have to choose it. Oh man, this map is gonna look gorgeous. It's the little areas all over the place that you really gotta take into account. Like, if this is how this little area looks, imagine that giant center area in the end. It's gonna look so damn sexy. Just too damn sexy. Oh my god, I can't wait to be level 75 to get the UFO either. I totally forgot you can drop nukes on things. That's how I'm gonna kill bosses in my world. With avatar powers and frickin' alien nukes. God, I can't wait to get my movement speed up more too. Look at already his jump is so improved. Let's see if I even got it up to like 170. How would that look? As far as running and jumping and sprinting. Yeah, you just become so... Well, of course I become such a ninja. My movement speed's turned up and I have air gliding, but... And then you take minimal fall damage. Oh, it's so magical. Look at that jumping, though. That's just how airbenders get around when movement speed isn't disgraceful. As you guys can see, it's super freaking hard to pick one. That's why I just chose the avatar for the intro video. But it's like, oh, you're gonna get nuked. You're gonna get nuked. Hang on. Someone's gotta get nuked. Someone is definitely getting nuked. I know that much. Hang on. Hang on. No. If you aim it that way, no one will get nuked. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Money shot! Hang on. I'm lost again. And that should be a money shot. Fires the missile! Perfect timing. Ha 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 ha. Alien nukes, bitch! Part of what makes this country great. Oh, gates. I meant great. I messed up my sentence. Either way, we dominated. And so now you guys see what we're in for. We're in for some of the most alienific, crazy mods, avatar powers, and the most gorgeous, beautiful map to hit arc, sense the center, or scorched earth. So definitely make sure to cast your votes if the series should go down, because look at this jumping. Airbenders are so magical, firebenders are so deadly, and earthbenders are so graceful. And waterbenders bend water. It's so hard to pick which one's the best. But make your choice down below. I honestly can't even think for the life of me which I would vote for if I were you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys had a good time watching. Make sure to smack that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Peace!